What is going on, YouTube? We are back again for another game here in the United Sim Football Association. We got to keep it rolling as always. I'm happy that you're back with us. Should be a fun ride to start out this week. It's going to be Dallas heading to Florida to take on the Tampa Bay Typhoon. Should be a fun one as always. You already know how we do. We keep the games rolling and they ain't gonna stop. I'm trying to let you know right now. As we check out these two teams though, it looks like Dallas, they came off with the loss there to Huntington Beach. They lost 24-14. That was the last game of week number 4. And then on Toronto's side, they had a pretty close matchup between themselves and New York, who's looking to turn up. We'll see them a little bit later this week, see if they could get their first victory. But Tampa Bay survived it, and they're going to go into this game 2-2. Dallas will be also 2-2 in this ball game. So a couple teams at 500 looking to go over 500. Should be a fun ride as always. You already know how we do. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates, and it looks like it is getting ready to get kicked off. Looks like Dallas will be receiving it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to all the teams this week, and we can go ahead and get this thing rolling. Let's do it. Looks like Dallas is going to start out with the football as we go to the I formation. Looks like they are going to give it to 34, who's going to find a little of a hole to get past the 30. Definitely encouraging to see from the Dragons, putting them into the game. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Dragons. They're in the Western Conference. They're looking real nice at 2-2, even though it's kind of a bloodbath. I believe 5 of the 6 teams here in the Western Conference has at least 2 victories, especially the team up top, the Huntington Beach Voyagers, as he takes off to run, throws midfield, and wide open Jackson past midfield. And he's going to take it for a gain of 21. Dallas is on the move here. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll talk about the players in a little bit. Great pass by DJ Church. He's going to set up 1st and 10. Going to be a handoff once again. There it goes off, and he's going to get stuck by Von Carlton. Right at the end of that play, going to make a 2nd and 6. So far, a successful move there for 34. Good things happen when 34 gets the football. That's what I've noticed since he's been in the league. If Dallas is smart, they'll keep it in his hands as much as possible, get him in open space. While Tampa Bay is going to try to keep him away from that as they throw it to the middle, and that's an overthrow. Actually, that's to the right side there, but going to be 3rd and 6 regardless here. Third and 6 coming up. 2 of the best safeties. I didn't say this. Preston Dotson and Weezy Porter will be meeting up in this ball game. Throws the right side, and he tried Vic, but luckily for him, that pass was away from him. That could have been a very, very dangerous pass, but the defense of Tampa stands tall. We'll see 4th and 6 coming. Speaking of Preston Dotson, he will be returning punts today. Vinny and Dotson are splitting duties there. So he's going to let that one go to the end zone. And here comes the Tampa Bay offense, who's looking for a quick start. One of the big issues here for this Tampa Bay team, they've started out very slow in these games. They want to show out in this Tampa Bay sunlight, partly cloudy day, nothing too crazy, but they definitely want to get something going here, get the offense juices flowing. As we see a handoff to Edwards, who had a big game in his first start. They're going to give it to him again, and that's going to be 2nd and 8. Tackled by Manuel Sun, the rookie. We'll talk about all the players in these two teams as we get back to Dallas on offense. You know how we do. Show some love. Thanks so much for spending your time with the USFA today. We got a doubleheader. We'll talk about the second game at the end of this video as we throws it short and going to be pushing forward, and Weezy Porter avoids giving up the first down with his hit. Travis Vaughn with the gain of 8, his first catch. Is going to be 3rd and 1 coming. had a touchdown last week. We can go over some stats too. I got some time. Make sure you show some love to the homies. 3rd and 1 is going to be a short drop back. Throws the right side. That was a beautiful in and out route. Faked out John Fowler. And Earl Flint gets the catch for 3. That's enough for the first. Single back formation. That's Tom Edwards back there. Will they give it to him? No, they will not. They're going to go ahead and throw it. Turns up to run, and he's going to run straight into a sack. Thomas Noble with the play. Big play for Dallas. A loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd down coming. Looked like he had a lane that he could possibly go through, but he dunk himself into a sack right there. 2nd and long here. And they will keep it on the ground. Pushing forward and tackled immediately by Weezy Porter. Gonna make it 3rd and 10 coming. These are the situations here Tampa Bay needs to avoid giving up so they can actually move the ball down the field a lot more effectively. Here comes James West. Going to be passing this one. Going to take off, throws the middle field and caught. Going to get that first down barely. Is number 6 Earl Flint. 2 first down catches for him. He says he needs some more on the season. That's definitely a good start there. 2 for 14. And the drive continues here for Tampa. Great job. Weezy Porter and Kobe Froby, they tried to hold them away, but that last initial push gave them what they needed as they push back to the ground. Here comes John Edwards falling past midfield. Gonna make it 2nd and 2. A little bit of a misconception here between Tom Edwards and Ja'Cory Dash. Ja'Cory Dash moved to a secondary role. I think in most people's eyes, they'd give it to the one with the most explosive burst, and that's definitely Tom Edwards here as they give it to him again, trying to hit the edge, and there's a flag. I believe it's on the left side of the line. Actually, it's the right side. So it's got to back him up here. Going to make it 2nd and 11. Now that I think about it, I did see the dude go down to the ground as he was getting tackled. So Tampa Bay got to back up again. Another 2nd and long situation. They're able to get their way out of the last one. As James West makes an adjustment, they're going to stretch it to the outside, and there's another hold right as he was trying to make that initial push past the line, but it's actually on the left side this time around. So once again, the penalty bug not in favor of Tampa, especially on the first drive. They've got past midfield at one point, but now they're going backwards. It's going to be 2nd and 21. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Going to throw it short. Going to be caught by Vaughn, but he's going to fall down, tapped down by number 33, Raven Kenobi. And it's going to be 3rd and 18 coming up. Definitely got to go up the field with this play. Looks like they got a bunch at the top of your screen. No scoring yet. Still got a lot to work with as he's going to launch it middle of the field and wide open. Number 83. There goes Elijah Enigma. The rookie gets it done. And Tampa Bay is going to get their first score of the week. They left the middle of the field wide open there. Elijah Enigma using that speed, that young, spry speed. And he hit that middle of the field. I think they got caught in the cover too. That is how you attack it. Right in the middle. It's going to be 7-0 in favor of Dallas. And Tampa Bay fans, they're happy to see that. I believe this may be the first time they scored on their first drive. If you look at the current points forced, Tampa Bay is in the playoff spot. But at the current moment, they're in the bottom 3 in regards to points scored with 67 up to this point. This will make it 74. We'll see what they can do for the rest of this game, see if they can improve on that. But they've also allowed 80 points, so that's around middle of the pack in regards to defenses. They've been keeping them in the game, so it's just a matter of the offense taking the next leap forward, and Tampa Bay can go with the best of them, in my opinion. They have the talent, they have the defensive talent. They haven't quite made all the takeaways like other defenses had, so I think that's another thing they can improve on for sure. But we still got some time. We could talk about this Dallas team really quick. If you don't mind me doing it, I'll do it. Let me load it up real quick. Okay, I got it here. So quarterback will be DJ Church. There you go. Quarterback will be DJ Church. Halfbacks will be Quentin Robin, DJ Jackson, Joseph Eric Thompson, and Ulf Jacobson. As we see a fake to Ulf, looking for a man. Here comes a launch left side and going to be caught. What a pass there to Fowler. The protection was flawless. Gave Church enough time to decipher where he wanted to go with it. Then it's going to be 1st and 10 here. First and 10 coming, and they're going to hand it off again. Pushing forward is all big body there, picking it up for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. Dallas down 7 points, just getting started here in the first quarter. But to finish up the team here on offense for Dallas, they have wide receivers Jerry Riggs and Isaiah Fowler, and the kicker slash punter will be Victor Crime. So shout out to the big homies there in Dallas. We're just going to see, going to pass this one, turns up, going to throw it left side, and that's going to be incomplete. That is going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Defensively for Tampa, we could talk about that real quick. We'll see if they stay on the field or not. But the D-line will be Slug Stern, Dax Brightmore, and Hendricks Harlow. Linebackers will be Vaughn Carlton. Shout out to Vaughn Carlton. Brock Hostins, Kingston Ali, and Heavy D. As we see a drop back, middle of the field, and caught, turning up and getting the first down. That's going to be Quentin Robin there, getting to the 25. Dallas is on the move. Looks like cornerbacks will be Jordan Vinny, Leon Kennedy, Loki Gunderson, and Madison Nicole. Safeties will be Chris Davis, Shiloh Marino, and Preston Dotson. As we set up 1st and 10, they're going to give it back to Ulf, who has a lot of speed, going to get to the 20-yard line there, 4 for 21 on the day. And it's going to be 2nd and medium here. Dallas trying to get back into it. As we look into this Dallas team, one of the things they do well, that I think they do better than any other team in the league, is that delayed handoff to Ulf. As it looks like they're going to take off and throw it away. Third and 5 coming up. Dallas in field goal range, but they're looking for more than that. They want to tie it up. We'll talk about the Tampa Bay offense in a little bit. 3rd and medium coming. I'll be passing it, looking left side, going to be picked off, and he's going to turn up, taking it out of the end zone, spins off of Jordan Vinny past the 15, 2 to 17, and Jordan Vinny makes a play. What a great job there from the defense. As James West sets up back into it, going to be looking for the handoff and going to push forward, gets back to the line of scrimmage and a little bit further than that. Going to be 2nd and 9 coming up. What a beautiful play there from Jordan Vinny. Perfect coverage, made the play, secures the interception, and that keeps points off of the board there. A very aggressive play there from Dallas does not turn out in their favor. And it's going to be a drop back coming, a huge drop back, going to launch the left side and going to be caught. As James West is 6 for 6 so far today. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. Single back formation coming. Will they give it back to the big homie? No, they will not. They're going to take this to the end of quarter number 1. Let's go ahead and throw your twos up. Let's get into it. Week 5 is here, folks. As we stretch it out to the left side and push past the 30 is the homie Tom Edwards, 5 for 17 so far today. And it's 1st and 10 coming. I got a good message there from the homie Dane Jones yesterday. I want to see if I could read it out. But it's little things like this that make me keep doing it. I want to see if I can find it. And he said, just wanted to say that I love this league. One of the best leagues I've ever been a part of. All the fellas behind the scenes keep up the great work, and it's stuff like that that keeps me going, man. I appreciate Dane Jones. He's the quarterback of the homies in Anchorage, trying to move into 3-2 territory this week. But can't wait to see what they do. Can't wait to see what everyone does in the league. Y'all make it better for me to come here each and every night whenever I do all my crazy work and stuff, to come back and make sure that y'all got a product to be proud of, you know. As we throw it to the middle of the field and caught, there goes number 12, Bronson Sparrow. And we got to talk about the offense in a little bit, as the homies in Tampa are rolling in the passing game. But James West is the quarterback. You see him there, number 10, throwing to wide receiver Bronson Sparrow, number 12. Other wide receivers on the team will be Elijah Nigma. You seen him on the touchdown earlier. Connor Wellington and Earl the Pearl Flint. As it looks like Tampa Bay is going to go with the quarterback run. Here comes West pushing forward, and he's going to get past the 40 with that play, a gain of 8. I was wondering if they're going to put some quarterback draws in the mix, get him rolling, but nice job there. Tight end will be Travis Vaughn. Kicker/punter will be Trey Pointer, the bot, and then halfbacks will be Ja'Cory Dash and Tom Edwards. As we set up 2nd and 2 coming, shotgun set. Travis Vaughn to the right of the O-line, looking to pitch it right side, and that's going to be picked off. It's going to be past the 40, trying to get past the men, and they're going to take it right back. Jay Mangum with the play. The first incompletion gives the ball right back to Dallas in good field position. And we got ourselves a defensive game here, folks, as we turn up. There goes the big homie, Ulf Jacobson, past the 35. And Dallas reclaimed their momentum. Leon Kennedy with the tackle. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Let's see what they could do. Dallas found a way to move the ball down the field as they move towards more of a quicker set. See if they keep it moving. They are going to hand it off. Going to push forward and get stuck by number 53, Heavy D. It's going to be 2nd and 8. I was going to talk about the Dallas defense, but they're not on the field anymore. So when they get back on, we'll talk about them, give them their proper due. But great play by Jay Mangum, the free safety. We'll see what else this offense could do as they move to more of a 4-wide receiver set. Going to be passing, sending forward. Doesn't quite get home. Looking right side is caught. Going to be tackled by Preston Dotson and Von Carlton there. 3rd and 5 coming up. Dallas trying to get something going here. 3rd and medium set. They could run it in theory, but they are going to pass it. Going to send a blitz, and the pressure from Preston pushes them back, and it's going to be a sack. Hendricks Harlow cleans it up, and that'll put them out of field goal range, I believe. The delayed blitz, he was blocked, was Preston, but he's seen him coming full force, and that's sending him backwards. Great job. Both quarterbacks throwing the INT in this ball game. We'll see what they can do a little bit later, as that one's going out the back of the end zone. Let's talk about the big homies in Dallas. Let's go ahead and talk about it. D-line will be Manuel Sun and Thomas Noble. So Manuel Sun's on the defensive end, and Thomas Noble will be defensive tackle. Linebackers will be Devin Hill, Dude Lebowski, Jackson Storm, and Rocky Ivan. Let's make a motion here. Let's see what Tampa could do off of the turnover. They're going to throw it short. There goes Elijah Nigma with the catch to the 26. So outside the INT, James West is perfect. Let's keep it going. The cornerbacks for Dallas will be John Fowler, Raven Kenobi, Kobe Froby, and Noah Bake. Safeties will be Wheezy Porter, the season 8 safety of the year, Joey Phillips at backup strong safety. And then you seen him on the interception earlier, Jay Mangum. As he throws it short, and it's going to be caught right at the 30. Enough for the first down. Tampa Bay's on the move again. Single back formation, and they're going to stretch it out, going to try to get something going, but great defense overall, getting off of the blocks. Kobe Froby with the tackle. It's 2nd and 8 coming up here. And they're going to give it to him again, turn it up, and not going to get too much there. Going to be a gain of 1 on that play. Needed some better blocks, but going to be 3rd and 7 now. Going to be passing this again. Looking for a man middle field and caught by Flint. He's going to come through with the clutch catches all day long. It's 1st and 10 Tampa. His 3rd catch. He's looking to get 4 times that if he can. And Dallas has been a little bit lax in regards to their pass defense. I think that's one of their biggest weaknesses that they need to improve on. But when they're collectively playing together, they're one of the better teams in the league, as they're going to go and launch this left side and incomplete. And I don't think he's seen that player right behind him. He was able to get up in there and punch it out. Going to be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 coming up. Going to be passing it, looking for a man. Going to launch middle of the field and caught. Going to take the first down. Number 82, that's a bot player getting into the mix, isn't it? Yes, it's Parks. He ain't no user, but he made a user type of play. Tampa Bay's on the move here, and the gain of 11 is nice. Weezy Porter with another tackle. What else is new? Currently leading the league in tackles, or at least in solo tackles. 1st and 10 coming. Going to be faking the handoff, looking for a man. He's going to throw it short, and he's not going to get too much further from where they were. Going to pick up a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Halfway through this game here, we got another game, like I said before, on Twitch, so make sure you watch out for that. Going to be live as we see another handoff, trying to push for some more yards. Going to get past the 40 to the 39. A minute and 58 seconds left in the second. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. Not quite in field goal range. Still got a lot of chances to move the ball down the field. We'll see what they do on this particular play, as they need to get past the 36 to keep this rolling. Actually, 34. Looking for the first down. Going to be caught. There goes Travis Vaughn past the 30 to the 27. And the drive continues here for Tampa Bay. 4 catches, 31 yards there for the young tight end. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And the drive continues, definitely in field goal range now. But they're looking to put some points on the board here, looking for a play. They're going to go screen to Edwards, and he's going to break free. He's going to get to the 20, maybe the 19-yard line. Maybe one more solid block could have sent them 5 to 10 yards further up the field. But going to be 2nd and 3 regardless. Can't be mad at it. Going with the 2nd and 3 set. Turning up a little bit. No timeouts called. Gonna be pass and get. Sends a blitz and it gets home perfect. It's gonna be a sack. A big one there. It's 3rd and 7 coming up. Will Tampa called their timeout. And it looked like the blocker there, Edwards, didn't quite have the awareness to get in front of James West instead of letting them just take the sack. But going to keep it moving here. 40 seconds in the second. Throws it short and just going to make it hit the dirt. as he throws his third incompletion of the day. It's going to be 4th and 7. We should see the homie Trey Pointer hit the mix. Excuse me. From the left side of the field, kick is going to be up from Pointer. Kick is going to be good from Pointer. And Tampa Bay will make it a 2-score game before the half. Tampa Bay takes a 10-0 lead here. 35 seconds left in the first half. We'll get the advertisements going at halftime. We'll see if Dallas could do something here as we see the return from the 5-yard line. Going to take it past the 25. Trying to get back up, but not to be. All the defensive players like, nuh-uh, not to be. 1st and 10 coming up. Pistol formation here for Dallas. Gonna be looking for a man middle field and caught as they call timeout number 1. Trying to get something going here. I tried a new ticker. It doesn't work like I wanted to. Like, it just makes the team initials that you see up there, it just makes them smaller, and that's really about it. So not to be, we'll just stick with the ones that we have for now, as that is going to be a false start, moving back 5 yards, and it's going to be 1st and 15. Back to the pistol here. Gonna look for a man. Going right side and caught. Tackled immediately by Preston. And is going to make it 2nd and 8 now. Second and 8 coming up. Gonna be looking for a man. Gonna take off and run backwards and running straight into a sack. Number 94 getting into the mix. Let me just double check who that was. Was that Slug Stern? Oh no, that's Hendrix Harlow again for what I believe is his 2nd sack tonight. Well, today I should say. 3rd and 15 coming. Almost got a man offsides, not to be. Gonna take off to run, launch it right side. Going to be caught, and they don't have any timeouts. So that is going to be the end of quarter numero dos. Tried to get the pause in there for the advertisements, but it's all good. We'll get it right as we see the kickoff here to start quarter number 3. And it's going to be a return here. Past the 20, cuts over and gets past the 25, tackled by Weezy and number 81, whoever that is. But looking at the quarterback stats here, both quarterbacks over 125 yards. James West threw an interception, but he also threw a touchdown. Well over 80% completion percentage. DJ Church is shy of that 60% mark, but it's all good to go. We got to keep the things rolling here. Let's talk about our advertisements. Let's go ahead and talk about the homies at W real quick. Shout out to them. A great product as always. If you want that great product, that doesn't have you getting the crashes, the jitters out of your energy drinks, make sure that you show some love to them. Use that code on your screen, USFA S9, to get 10% off of each and every order. Also, shout out to Paladin. There are other sponsors here at the USFA. Sign a contract with them if you need some help for your business, making sure that your software is working to tip-top shape all day, all night. And that's the best way you can that's one of the best ways you can support the USFA, by showing love to Dubby and Paladin. So shout out to our sponsors. Also shout out to our affiliates as well. We're not the only sim league out here. We got some great ones on our team though. We got the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. And so if you want to play basketball, the NBA season just getting kicked off. So great time for you to actually live out your dreams as a basketball superstar. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Shout out to also Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to watch some hockey, if you want to get in the sim league hockey format type deal, then Goals is the way to go. Be a Hockey Hall of Famer. And then also shout out to the homies over there at the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. The best place to go if you want to get your college football fix, and it's even better because your dreams don't stop there, because you'll actually be able to get drafted here in the USFA after you finish your careers there. So shout out to all affiliates and all of our sponsors, but we got to get back into the gameplay as always, and I can't wait to get this one kick started. Let's do it. Looks like the kick is over, so we're going to go ahead and get back into it. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes Tampa Bay holding a 10-point lead. Dallas looking for something. Dallas do not want to go into a 2-game losing streak. Going to be faking it and handing it off. And Mr. Edwards is probably going to pick up 1 yard. That's it. 2nd and 9 coming up. Second and 9 coming, handoff going to be Edwards, finding some room, getting past the 30. 10 for 31 so far on the day for him. It's another 3rd and medium situation here for Tampa. They've been doing fairly well in this type of situation. Dallas looking to get them off the field, chop into this 2-score deficit that they're currently in. I love that guy. Ugh. I love that clip. Looking for it, man. Throws the middle field and caught. There goes the home it. Looks like number 84, Travis Vaughn. And once again, Tampa Bay finds their way past the sticks. After a 3rd down, it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Got him offside, so it's a fake free play here for the homies. There's going to be a quarterback pass, a wide receiver pass, I'm sorry, but luckily for them it was offside, so they did a trick play in there. Looks like Bronson Sparrow was trying his hand at a pass real quick, but going to be 1st and 5 here. Tried the trick play. 1st and 5. Will they give it back to the homie Edwards? Yes, they will. Gonna push forward and finds a hole past the 45 on the other side. And there goes Edwards, almost at 4 yards of carry with that play. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay. Great job finding a hole is Tom Edwards. He had a touchdown last week that helped them secure the bag being the W. They're utilizing them very well, I should say, as they have another handoff. There's another flag, though, and I think it is on Tampa again. The left guard this time around. Definitely need to work on those penalties for sure. Gonna be 1st and 18 now. Here comes Tampa. as they give it back to him on the ground, but runs right into his own man. And that's not going to be very good. A gain of nothing as Rocky Ivan cleans it up. Second and 17, going to be a big drop back here for West, turning up, trying to get away, and he does have the speed. He has the arm too as Elijah Enigma bails him out. 17 for 20, and great improvisation there from the quarterback to make that happen. It's a third and short situation. This is why all you quarterbacks should upgrade your speed. You have the ability to do that. Everyone has the ability to do that in regards to the quarterback. It ain't just about your throwing attributes. As we see 3rd and 3, looking for a man, throws it short and going to be caught. All they needed was 3. I believe they got 5, and Bronson Sparrow is going to be the man that gets the job done. 3 for 29. A very spread out ball game here, throwing the football for James West, trying to get everyone involved. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up, as they go ahead and send Sparrow. They're going to fake it 2 times, looking for a man left side, and a dot. There to Travis Vaughn. Another big play gets Tampa back in the red zone, and it's going to be 1st and 10. What a pass there from West. Bunch set here for Tampa, trying to get another score on the board. Going to be passing it again, looking for a man. Takes off a hit as he throws and just throws this one away. Checking his head, making sure everything's still there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Gonna be a drop back here, throws a short. There goes Vaughn again, past the 1st down mark. And they don't need to reinvent the wheel. The pass game has been near flawless. I told you, the only thing that West has done wrong for the most part has been throwing that interception earlier in this ball game. But outside of that, he's just picking apart this Dallas defense. It's gonna be 1st and goal coming up. They got Elijah Enigma at the bottom of your screen, looking for a man, and just throws this one away. Nothing happening, as that is his 5th incompletion. That will get him to 80%, which is amazing. Going into this week, let's see what his completion percentage is. So this will definitely raise it for sure. 2nd and goal coming up. Gonna be passing this again, looking for a man, takes off to run, using that speed off the back foot, and just throws it to the feet of Earl Flint. And it's gonna be 3rd and goal now. James West going into this game has a 65% completion percentage, so barely under average. Average around like 66, 67%, as we see a short drop back middle of the field and deflected, trying to get it to Elijah Enigma there. And that's his 7th incompletion, so slowed down a little bit heading in towards the red zone, but they do have the ability to make it a 13-point ball game. They're looking for a touchdown for sure, but sometimes you gotta take what you can get. The defense has been playing pretty good. He burned some clock as well. Kick is going to be up and good, and it's 13-0 Tampa Bay. Dallas still well in this ball game here. 1.5 quarters left, so Dallas will need to put something on the board to make this happen. 2 field goals aren't going to do it. They're going to need to get into the end zone. We've seen Dallas come back in both of their victories this season, so it's not outside of the ordinary to think that they'll be able to get something cooking late in the game. But these are two of the hotter teams in the second half. I didn't say this earlier, but Tampa Bay did their best magic when it was crunch time, and the same thing for Dallas. As we see a kneel down, is going to be 1st and 10 coming for Dallas. DJ Church coming back onto the field. I did say I was going to talk about the stats, but the main thing that I want you to know, after week 4, your quarterback that is currently leading in passing yards is Dallas's very own DJ Church with 1,225. James West is down there with 923, but that'll go up for sure as you see the man get down and get up. Gonna make it 2nd and 4 coming up. James West with that speed. I mean, not James West, Jerry Riggs there with that speed. He only has 2 catches for 9 yards. And that's definitely an off game from him, as he's number 2 in receiving yards with 446. So he's definitely going to need another game, another big play to get him back up there as they throw it short. Gonna be tackled immediately is Ulf Jacobson, and it's gonna be 3rd and 3 coming. Only a catch for a yard there. And if they don't get the first, they'll probably have to put it back to Tampa. This isn't the time to go for it. They're not close to the other side of the field, you know what I'm saying? 3rd and 3 coming. Gonna look for the handoff, sheds off one man, reaching out and gonna pick it up is Ulf Jacobson. Strong man wins every single time. It's 1st and 10 here for Dallas. Good job there. Using his blockers to perfection there. 1st and 10 coming up. Going to be looking. He's going to pass the right side. No, he is not. He's going to take off to run immediately past the 40. And going to get taken down around the 44-yard line after a gain of 7. Decided not to pass that one. It looked like some pretty good coverage. So Church just took what the defense gave them, used those legs, and it keeps on moving. Going to be a short drop back, quick pitch, and going to be caught. There goes Isaiah Fowler getting into the mix. It's 1st and 10 coming, and we're going to keep this thing rolling. Nice job. Looks like number 24, Leon Kennedy, got beat on that slant route. Isaiah Fowler isn't the greatest talent, but we can't say that he hasn't been in the league for a while. Looking for a man again. Going to throw this left side wide open and a drop. I could not quite tell who that was. Was that 87? Yes, it was. He could not hang on to that football. That would have been a game changer there for Dallas. Going to make it 2nd and 10. But he has 0 catch for a reason. That's why you're supposed to make sure your roster is at tip-top shape at every single chance you get. As we see 2nd and 10 here for Dallas, looking for a man, throws to the left side, gets away, reaching out for the first, and I think he picked it up. Yes, he did. Quentin Robin making the play, and it's 1st and 10 Dallas. And looked like they had the tackle, but Jordan Vinny completely whiffed there on that one. It's 1st down coming. Not quite in field goal range, but they need more than that. Back to the pistol as they give it back to 34. Going to turn up, going to push forward past the 30. And another big gain there of about 8. 2nd and 2 here for Dallas. Going to be a handoff, pushing forward, and he's going to pick the 1st down up. That was fairly easy there. Had the D-line wide open for that one. As looks like Ulf Jackson is running more than 5 yards a carry at the current moment. Almost 6 yards a carry if you want to look at it like that. As the 3rd quarter continues to wind down, should see one more play here. As we see a handoff, Quentin Robin sheds off the first man. And that is going to take us to the end of quarter number 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. Throw your 4s up for your boys up in here. As Dallas trying to make this a game, they need a touchdown, looking for a man middle field and caught. They're going to pick up the play again. It's Quentin Robin, another first down play for him. 4 for 94. As looks like Tampa's done pretty well on the outside, but the slot receiver here making some plays, getting open, even getting the run play there we seen earlier. As we see first and goal coming up. As he almost got a man offside, they're going to send open motion. They're going to quick pitch it to him, and he's not going to get too much there. Gain of nothing. Shotgun set. They're going to send Riggs in motion. Going to be looking for a man here to go look the screen. Turn up is off, and he's going to get shut down before he could punch it into the end zone. Great coverage all the way through to prevent the TD. As it's going to make it 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Now, if you're Dallas, do you go for the touchdown here? Me personally, I say go for the touchdown. You need a touchdown in the worst way. It's been a while. Dallas trying to avoid the skunking as we see a drop back on the throw right side. Going to be almost picked off. And that was number 22 right there, Shallow Marino, with great coverage on Isaiah Fowler. And now it's 4th and goal here. And this is an interesting set, right? Because no team in the USFA currently has been blown out. And it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing as they go for the field goal. Going to kick this one up to the right side, and kick will be good to go. And we're back to a 10-point ball game. Only problem is that Dallas has to score 2 times in a span of 10.5 minutes. Can it be done? Of course it can be done, but you want to come through with a touchdown. Going to be looking for the return. Yes, it is. Going to be taken out of the end zone and just sniped by number 83. I'm not 100% sure who that was, but he came out firing like a rocket. It's going to be 1st and 10. Actually, that's a backup. That's a bot player getting into the mix. So great job there from Dallas. But it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Tampa. They got a 2-score lead, so I'm sure they're going to be looking to work the clock in their favor, make sure Dallas doesn't have an opportunity to get the ball back. Quick pitch and caught. He's going to get to around the 26-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Second and 6, passing it here, looking for a man right side and caught. And that's going to be Earl Flint holding on to it at the 40. Going to make it 1st and 10 again. First and 10, Tampa. They're going to go ahead and go into the Wildcat, the Wild Typhoon, as they got blockers up front. Turn it up, and there goes the homie Edwards with another big play out of the Wildcat. And he's making his name known here for Tampa. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the homies. Great play. Had the backup halfback and the left guard blocking for him, looking for him, man. Big drop back, big launch. It's going to be caught at Sparrow. Going to take it into the end zone, and that's going to put him back on the board. And Tampa's going to make it 19-3. What a pass in coverage. Beautiful spiral. Beautiful catch there from Sparrow over the heads of the defense. That's going to make it very difficult here for this Dallas team to get back into this ball game. Kick is going to be up. Kick will be good to go. And it's 20-3. Typhoon up on top. Looks like their highest scoring game was 20 points. So they already matched their highest scoring affair on this ball game. Can they make it another score before the game ends and get that scoring average up a little bit? I think that's what they've been missing. They just need a little bit more juice, a little bit more movement in the field. But we'll see what happens here. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. First and 10 coming up in the pistol, looking for a man is Church. Going to launch his left side and over the heads of the receiver on that side. Could not quite tell who it was. It's going to make it 2nd and 10. Going to be passing this one. Going to take off to run. Throws it away again. Avoids the sack. 3rd and 10 coming up. And it's obviously 4th down territory here. Dallas really can't afford to not score in this drive and expect to win. Passing it again, looking for a man, looking right side, and should have been picked off again. Like Leon Kennedy missed his chance for his first INT of the season. Gonna make it 4th down here. We'll see this offense come back on. Pistol formation again. Gonna be passing it left side. Almost picked off 2 times, and it looks like it will be a turnover on downs. DJ Church could not find anyone to throw that football to, and that's going to give Tampa Bay the football in some primo field position, if I do say so myself. Right on the cusp of the red zone. A quick stop from the Tampa Bay defense. They stand tall. As they go ahead, hand this one off. It makes one man missing through, almost picking up the 1st down. It might be a little short, but another big game here for Tom Edwards. Going to make it 2nd and inches. 2 times in the red zone. They've got field goals each time, so if they could get a touchdown here, that could put the finishing touches in this ball game. And the defense playing very well, so they need to give their boys a chance to score. That is a 1st down though, and it's going to be Travis Vaughn with yet another catch on the game. It's 1st and goal coming. 9 for 78 there for the trusty tight end. Going to be a drop back, looking left side and caught. There goes Elijah Nigma. He said he wants to be on the Stacks team of the week. He could play like that. He could do it every chance he could get. That's another touchdown there for Tampa, and that should wrap this one up. 2 touchdowns there for the young wide receiver, the young rookie wide receiver. They needed it all, and that was a really big game for him going into this one. Didn't have a touchdown all season long, but now he's going to be at the very least tied with Earl Flint with 2 on the season there for Tampa. Great job there. He's definitely over 100 yards, so he should almost double what he has currently. And a great job nonetheless. Elijah Enigma did very well in this ball game. Can't wait to see what else he could do throughout the season. And also shout out James West as well. Definitely one of his better games throwing the football outside of the interception. He's pretty much perfect. And he only threw his 2nd interception of the season, so he's definitely doing a very good job on that side protecting the football. We just need him to take the next step forward in his development, start winning it with his arm more oftentimes than not. Hitting the deep passes, he missed a few that could have been very, very well done. He's looking to change that in a few weeks, so keep on updating, keep on hitting the gym, work on that chemistry. It's 1st and 10 though here for Dallas. Going to be passing it again, looking right side, going to be caught. There goes Fowler with the catch and 1st down. A little bit over 50% there for the homie DJ Church. He's looking to get a little bit better. Let's see if I can find him real quick, see where he is currently. Passing completion wise, he's at 57, so he's right around that range there. He definitely needs to turn up for sure. That could definitely help them win more ball games. You know, looking middle field and caught, turn it up. Going to make the tackle, and he's going to move forward past the 40. There goes Isaiah Fowler. It's 1st and 10 coming. Nice pass there from Church as well. Tackle by Chris Davis. And that's going to back him up a little bit. 1st and 10 coming up. First and 15 here. Back to the pistol. Going to be passing this one. Looking middle field and caught. Reaching out for the first is Robin. And he's going to be a little short. 2nd and inches coming. He's over 100 yards receiving. Great job from him. Let me see where he is currently in the receiving side of things. 20 catches, 258 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So he should be well over 300 after this one. Well on pace for a 1,000-yard season. It's gonna be a sack, and that is a huge loss there. Brock Hoskins with the play, and it's 3rd and 14 coming. Passing it again, looking to launch it left side and overthrows Jordan Vinny and Jerry Riggs there. I think the person that won this game was Jordan Vinny, going up against one of the top receivers in the league. He definitely showed his stuff. Jordan Vinny got an interception as well on him. So you can give this a W to him, as it looks like Dallas, they're going to be conceding the victory here with the punt. We'll see if they can pin the Tampa Bay Typhoon. Not to be. That's going in the end zone. Tampa Bay is back onto the field. They're looking to burn some more clock. First and 10 coming. They're going to send Elijah Enigma in motion. They're going to give it to him. Turn it up. Makes one man miss, and here he is again with all that speed. Past the 40 and getting to the 33-yard line. That's just too crazy there for Enigma. He's got the juice. He's going to make it 1st and 10. What a play there. Hit the hole running. 5 catches, 136 yards for the rookie. Definitely his greatest game of his USFA career. He needed it. First and 10. Gonna fake it, give it to the homie, handoff, pushing forward, and gonna make it first and 10. Actually, second and 4, sorry. Two minutes, 50 seconds left. Tampa could very well get another touchdown on the board, but they may just run it out. As they stretch it to the left side, great block and cuts up, sheds off a man. Past the 20 is the homie Edwards as he's over 80 yards rushing. It's first and 10 again. Going to be unfortunate. He did announce his retirement to be after the season ends. A lot of talent here. Definitely a lot of talent. And he can only go, and he can go even further, my personal opinion. Going to be another fake. There's going to be a quarterback run. Here comes West past the first down mark to the 3-yard line. And now James West is going to put his stamp on this ball game. Tampa Bay is going to move to 3-2. Dallas, they'll fall to 2-3 on the season, as Tampa Bay should remain in the number 1 spot. In the number 3 spot, the last playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Dallas still has some work to do to get back into the mix as they stretch it out, turn it up, reaching out for the for his first touchdown, not to be going to make a second and goal. And they should have one more attempt to potentially make this 34-3. Elijah Nigma definitely going to be on that wide receiver spot in the list. So we see another handoff, and the Tampa Bay just working it down the throat. It's touchdown again, and Tampa Bay, you could say that you got your 3rd win of the season. 31 seconds. Beautiful blocking up there from the right side of the line. Just made that perfect. Kick is going to be up there from Trey Pointer. Going to be all good from Trey Pointer. A 6-play, 80-yard drive. And Tampa Bay is finally showing their stuff offensively. And a great game here from Tampa. I'm sure it's a game that they needed to see to show that they do have the ability to be great and do great things here. Definitely a confidence booster as they move towards another victory. 31 seconds left. Dallas is going to get the football back. And we got another game to talk about. I'll bring the graphic up after this particular play. We got a game tonight on Twitch. The giveaway is lit as always, along with all the good stuff we got to talk about as they take that one to the 23-yard line. But make sure you show some love to the big homies there. We got something cooking. We got, looks like New York will be taking the trip to Charlotte. So going to be a fun ride there. New York, they're looking for win number 1. Charlotte, they're looking to stay undefeated. So shout out to the big homies there, and we'll see you there tonight on Twitch. Let's get back into the gameplay, as it looks like Church is looking for a man, and he's going to look for a sack as they called their first time out. And I believe that's Hendricks Harlow again for sack number 3. And Hendricks Harlow, he said, look my way when you work on that defensive side for the team of the week. Definitely put up sack numbers like that. It's going to hard for me to keep you off the board, but we got to see the other 5 games rumble. So you never know what happens. You already know. 2nd and 18. Going to pass it. Going to look for a man. Right side. And going to be almost picked off. Preston Dotson and who I believe is Madison Nicole could not hang on to it. Could have been the first for either one of them this season. But nonetheless, a great play. 3rd and 18 coming. Going to be passing this again, looking left side, and incomplete, and that's almost picked off. And it's going to be 4th and 18 coming. Going over the steps, as always. It looks like Dallas is not going to go for it. They're going to go ahead and send a punt. See if they can add to the numbers of Victor Crime. And that was a boomer of a punt. There goes Preston for his first return, a juke move, and he's going to get a solid return to close the game out. So he does get his looks there on that side as he makes a 1st and 10 here for Tampa. One more kneel down or one more run play should end this one. A great overall game there from the homies in Tampa. They can be very proud of this one as they move towards week number 6. They got their victory out the way. Now they can just look at the competition, see what's happening. But we can take this one to the end, folks. Final score is 34-3 in favor of the Tampa Bay Typhoon. You hear it winding. You hear that wind. This does at Tampa Bay. But it's 458 yards to 258 there on offense. So the defense of Tampa did their job, as you can see. 3rd down conversions, 8 for 10. A great job there. 3 for 10 on the other side. So Dallas will be looking to improve that. Almost 30 minutes worth of offense as well. So great job keeping the clock on their side. Looking at the stats, though, James West, a beautiful game outside of the INT. 26 for 33, 351 yards. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, longest pass of 64. Church had along the 52, so he did have a great pass, but he did throw INT as well, which was in the red zone. That did not help things. 16 for 31, 234, and no touchdowns. So that's all the stats there. Rushing wise, let's see. The longest rush of the game was by Tom Edwards for a 16-yarder, and we're going to look at the rest of the stats here. He did lead the way. 18 carries, 91 yards, a touchdown. Great job. Ulf Jacobson, 9 for 53. They used him early, but game kind of got out of hand. Couldn't use him again, but he did make use of when he did have the football. James West, 3 for 22. Quentin Robin, 1 for 2. DJ Church, 1 for 7. So great job there on the ground by those guys. On Tampa side receiving, Travis Vaughn, 9 for 78. Elijah Nigma, 5 for 136, 2 TDs. Earl Flint, 4 for 40. Bronson Spiroff, 4 for 73 and a touchdown. Tom Edwards, 3 for 13. And that's a bot player. Looking at the drops, looks like Nigma and Vaughn each dropped a pass. Longest pass of the day, 64-yarder there to Elijah Nigma. Great job. On the other side, it looks like Quentin Robin led in yards, but Isaiah Fowler led in catches with 6. 6 catches for 90. Quentin Robin, 5 for 109. Wolf Jackson, 2 for 5. Jerry Riggs, 2 for 9. DJ Jackson, 1 for 21. And looks like drop wise, it was only one by the bot. So great job by the users. Longest catch of the day goes to Quentin Robin with a 50-yard, or 52 to be exact. Defensively, let's talk about it. Looks like Weezy Porter led all users there with 14. Great job from him. 3 solo, 11 assists. So it was all around the ball as always. John Fowler, 4 for 5 with 9 tackles. Let's see, Kobe Froby with 7. Thomas Noble with 3. Joey Phillips with 3. Jay Mangum with 3. Jackson Storm with 2. Dude Lebowski with 2. Let's see, Raven Kenobi with 1. Rocky Ivan with 1. And Manuel Sun, he had a tackle in the first quarter, but hasn't done too much outside of that. Tackles for loss, there are none. Looks like Thomas Noble, the only user with the sack. 1 interception there from Jay Mangum early in the first quarter. Great job. Pass deflections, Jay Mangum did have 2, so he definitely made his mark. He might be a potential safety candidate there. Good job there. And nothing else here for Dallas. Tampa Bay, let's talk about it. What are we looking like stat-wise? Preston Dotson led the way, 2 for 5. There wasn't on defense a lot, so it's not surprising that they don't have the biggest numbers in regards to tackles. But Leon Kennedy with 6. Chris Davis with 5. Loki Gunderson with 5. Madison Nicole with 4. Hendricks Harlow with 4. Shallow Marino with 4. Vaughn Carlton, shout out to Vaughn Carlton with 3. Jordan Vinny with 2, Slug Stern with 2, Brock Hoskins with 2, Dax Brightmore with 1, Heavy D with 1, Kingston Ali with 1, and don't forget the halfback Tom Edwards getting a tackle as well. Great job. No tackles for loss by any team. That's rare right there. I normally see 1, but Hendricks Harlow led the way with 3 sacks. Brock Hoskins led with 1 sack. Great job there. Hendricks Harlow definitely got to be up there. Jordan Vinny earned his right to be in the cornerback spot. A great INT going up against a great cornerback, a great wide receiver as well. Looks like Shallow Marino and Jordan Vinny each have 3 pass deflections. So great job there from the secondary. Again, no fumbles or anything like that. Kicking wise, let's talk about it. Looks like Trey Pointer was perfect on the day. Longest field goal of 40 yards. 2 for 2 on field goals, 4 for 4 on extra points. Victor Crime 1 for 1 on the field goal, so he did get that 20-yarder. Kickoff wise, looks like 9 kickoffs. 3 of them were touchbacks thanks to Trey Pointer. Looks like Tampa did not punt the football all game long. Victor Crime looks like he had 4 for 175 there. Great job. Kick return wise, 2 for 44 there for Spira. Raven Kenobi 4 for 83. Punt return wise, Preston Dotson only had 1 attempt and it was for 18 yards. Dallas did not have a punt return attempt. And that is going to be the first ball game here of week number 5. We're just getting started as always. I'll go ahead and bring the graphic up again. We got to get back to Twitch for New York at Charlotte. I will see you in North Carolina tonight. Thanks again for stopping by, but the game's got to keep rolling. Let's go ahead and get into it.